Truth be told, I was going to get One Justice to review in my channel, but Red Dead happened. The war between two classes resume. It's time for the third battle as Shoto, Tenya, and others getting ready to show their improvements. However, Team B isn't going to let them shine. Oh no. The 13-page arc continues with the showcase of Team B, with Juzo as the MVP of the team. Before the battle begins, elsewhere, Endeavor is seen looking at his phone with a message app open. It's because he's trying to speak to Shoto, but no response. In case you somehow went back and think he's a douchebag, this moment is a reminder of his recent development and how he tried to make up for his past mistakes. It's basically a follow-up towards Shoto's flashback of struggling to meet Endeavor's expectation. At the very least, he is sorry about treating his son harshly. Although the father and son are slowly repairing their relationship, the purpose of the scene seems to lean towards more about that technique. It's probably why he wants to talk to him. Like maybe he wants to encourage him to use it there or something. Why else he just so happened to remember that very scene than anything else. The idea is to build up the hype for Shoto's new technique, complete or not. I did chuckle at Endeavor screaming his name so loud at the phone, while the heroes in the background are just staring at him, thinking he's gone crazy. Our number one hero, ladies and gentlemen. The rest of the chapter is action-packed with the two teams, though it's more of a showcase of Team B, similar to what happened 3 chapters ago. After the ironic sneeze from Shoto, the battle commences. Just before Juzo was about to complete his sentence about Team A's strategy, Shoto uses Ice Burst. In case you're unaware of his improvement, there's an exposition of how his Ice Burst differs from last time. It's used to block Team B's path, yet leave it visible for his team. Team-friendly move, you can say. It looks cool to say the least, no pun intended. It was guaranteed that Juzo's quirk wouldn't work on frozen ground. But you know what that means. Right before Tenya gets his long overdue moment. Like seriously, it's been too long. The momentum is stopped by the unexpected twist of ice melting, or should I say ice softening. They thought they got this win, but it is he, Juzo, coming in to steal the MVP award. His quirk is softening. Anything he touches gets, well, softened. It can be useful to change the landscape, and this chapter demonstrates it. Before anyone can think he can melt people, he can soft people, the quirk only works on objects outside of living beings. I wonder if there is one quirk that can instant eliminate a person. While Juzo will be MVP here, I mean, it's on the chapter title, it does open up for Team B to go out there and show off. Sen, who looks like someone from Blue Exorcist, has the quirk of Revolution. That sounds like something mental, but instead, it's based on drills, and he can make any part of his body as one. Gurren Lagann was a fun series. If this was sent in, I can imagine one joke now, but I won't say it here. Thanks to Juzo's quirk to soften the pipe where Ojiro was standing on, Sen goes after him. Kind of odd how a drill don't kill or bleeds them. Juzo takes down Tenya. It's worth mentioning that Juzo can make the object solid again when he touches it again. Case in point, when Tenya falls to the pit of softened ice, Juzo reverses it back to solid, and Tenya is now technically frozen. I did laugh at Tenya's overselling line, acting like a hero who has been cornered by the evil villain. He is so into his character. Pony's quirk is Horn Cannon. It's self-explanatory. She can shoot up to 4 horns. Doesn't leave much room for imagination or creative use. She's literally a one-trick pony. Call me spoiled, but I was hoping for something similar like One Piece, use of imagination, rather than something incredibly simplistic, at least with other characters outside of the main 3, more or less. The lack of doesn't hurt the series much, but the use of can help. Anyway, she takes down Shoji, and while Shoto was distracted, Tesutetsu boom rush through the ice. It's like seeing the 2 prominent characters of the battle clash. Makes sense to me. Still, there is room for secondary. The cliffhanger is the usual time to show my updated power, but a welcome one from a character who waited too long. Juzo mocks Tenya about his quirk's ability, Recipro Burst having a limitation. Tenya talks back at him, claiming that he still has the mindset of the old him. But with the pride of Ingenium, there's no stopping or limiting him from going full throttle. Introducing his new style, Recipro Turbo, which is basically his new technique. It hasn't shown much, but it does show that he can't carve through the ice with ease. The next chapter is likely to show more of his improvement. Overall, this chapter was decent for what it is. I thought the pacing was a bit better than the last battle since it shows off Team B's ability right off the bat rather than stalling the inevitable. It's not like they hold strong value with all due respect. The battle is likely to go over 2 chapters though. The art is pretty solid with the detail of his surrounding and such. The chapter is another 13-page long. I'm just going to think this is a 13-page series. We'll see how far Tenya can go. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. I am aware this chapter was done before he takes a break. I can't say if it's still a health issue or anything that's going on with Kohi in terms of the chapter's length as of recently. I don't really know about her. Maybe it's just a new style. I don't know. We'll probably find out one day, or we'll probably never find out. In any case, just enjoy the series for what it is. What do you think of this chapter? What do you think is Shoto's ability? How is it going to work? It has to be a flame related if Endeavor is the one that teaches him, right? Show your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.